longest, you can palpate in two places. One would be right here on the belly. Can you turn your foot out like that? There's the belly of the peroneus longus. And it's also this tendon just superior to your lateral malleolus there. This is all in your notes. So that's two different places you can palpate that. All right, what's next? Okay, looking at the toes. So the first one, are muscle tests ever done on the toes?
Yes.
Yes.
They are. It's one of the more common ones I saw when I was on an orthopedic floor in a hospital. Often orthopedic surgeons would say what the muscle grade of the toe extensors was. See if they had cut any nerve or anything like that. So frankly, most of the time they didn't give it a grade. They just said whether it was contracting or not. Okay, but we're going to go ahead and do the grades. So for the first one, great toe and lesser toe MTP flexion. Okay, now notice technically if you're doing that, MTP flexion. Okay, Josh, I want you to do that movement right there. Can you do that? Where am I giving my resistance? Proximal phalanx. Hold it right there. Hold it, hold it. On the other toes, go ahead and curl them in. Where would I be giving it technically? For MTP? Actually, it should be proximal phalanges also. So yeah, resistance at proximal phalanges, right. Okay, so just think about where you're giving the resistance for those. As your notes say, it's not typical that muscle test for the lesser toes is done. More typically, it's just going to be the great toe that's being done. Okay, look at the next one. Great toe and lesser toe IP flexion. Okay, so if I'm, okay, Josh, I want you to bend the toe just like that. Okay, hold it right there. Where am I giving resistance now? Distal phalanx. If I'm testing PIP flexion, I would give my resistance on the middle phalanges, right? Okay. And notice we don't even bother with lesser toe dips, really. Okay, notice what a grade 2 is going to be with all these. We're not going to, gravity is so inconsequential with the toes that we're not going to have things like 2 pluses, 3 minuses. A grade 2 is going to be partial range of motion. That's what we're going to call a grade 2 with the toes. So full range of motion but no resistance will be what?
3.
Grade 3, that's right. Partial range of motion is a grade 2. So there's no 2 minus, no 2 plus, no 3 minus.
But if you couldn't do it, it would still be a 1 if you could palpate.
That's right.
Okay.
1 and 0 is the same.
Okay.
All right. So what about the next one? Greater and lesser toes, MTP and IP extension. All right. Let me see. Bring this toe up like that. Hold it there. Where do I give my resistance? Proximal phalanx. Do I have a second one for IP? No. Oh, I combined MTP and IP extension. So this one you can just give resistance at the distal phalanx. That's fine because we're measuring both MTP and IP extension. Just like it's in your notes there. Oh, okay, notice the comment section there. This test is used not so much to ascertain strength as to determine whether the toe muscles are active. And that's the way I've seen it documented by physicians often.
You said rigid lines